मेरे मित्रों, क्या वाइब कोडिंग डेड हो चुका है क्या? क्या हम वाइब कोडिंग के ऊपर भरोसा कर सकते हैं? क्या हमारा रोज का रोज रोटी उसके ऊपर चल रहा था, उसके ऊपर बिलीव कर सकते थे? अब उसके क्या हम वाइब कोड कर सकते हैं क्या आगे भी? नहीं तो वाइब कोडिंग ही जिंदगी है क्या? इसी टॉपिक के ऊपर आज बात करेंगे। जुलाई 2025। जाओ, कोई डेवलपर वाइब कोड कर रहा है, प्रॉम्प्ट लिख रहा है, बात कर रहा है, सब कुछ एआई कर रहा है, सब कुछ नहीं कोड लिख रहा है, वो भी सिर्फ बात से। हम क्या बनाना चाह रहे हैं वो सब हो रहा है। Generates the code, everything looks perfect, the prototype is ready within the hours, everyone is happy, founder is happy, developer is happy, but suddenly AI कुछ गड़बड़ कर देता है। अगर गलती से एक भी प्रॉम्प्ट ठीक से हम नहीं पढ़े कुछ देते रहते हैं, अगर कुछ डेटाबेस डिलीट हो गया तो कौन वापस लेके आता है? ओके, चैप्टर 1 स्टार्ट करें। हाउ वाइब कोड स्टार्टेड। एंड्रे कारपति, who is one of the founding member of OpenAI. He tweeted actually, okay, let's wipe code, but he cautiously mentioned, okay, use this wipe coding for weekend projects, like कुछ भी प्रोटोटाइप करना है तो। लेकिन हम लोग वाइब कोडिंग को प्रोडक्शन में लेके आए। कुछ कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स बस प्रॉम्प्ट लेके कुछ हो रहा है, कुछ मस्त सा प्रोजेक्ट बन रहा है, ये सब होने लगा, मस्त चल रहा था। लेकिन suddenly code becomes accessible. People who had never written a single line of code could build applications. Students were creating startups. Designers were launching products. Founders were building MVPs. Everyone felt unstoppable. And honestly, the results were very impressive. Projects that previously took weeks could be built in hours. Landing pages, dashboards, SaaS products, internal tools, everything became fast, super fast. जो कुछ भी वीक्स में बन सकता था वो सब in a hours, in a minutes also some POCs were built. For the first time in history, talking become programming. Our English become programming. And that's where this all hype started. Chapter 2, why people fell in love with it. Let's be honest, the idea sounds great, right? Imagine building a website just by talking. Create a landing page, add dark mode, add logic functionality, make it mobile responsive. I use most. And AI does everything. No syntax. Okay, right. सीखते हैं ना syntax. No stack overflow, no debugging, no YouTube tutorials. Just ideas became software. For beginners, this felt like magic. For startups, it was a superpower. And that's exactly why people jumped on the trend. But there was one problem. Most people forget a very important warning. वो अंडर करपति द क्रिएटर ने जो कुछ भी बोला था ना, मिशन क्रूशियल प्रोडक्शन सॉफ्टवेयर, use it for experiments, use it for prototypes, use it for weekend projects. People ignored that part. And that's where everything started falling apart. Chapter, the dark side of vibe coding. Here is the problem. AI can generate code, but AI does not understand responsibility. AI doesn't lose sleep if your database leaks. AI doesn't care if data gets exposed. AI doesn't get sued. जो हमें गले पकड़ दे, अबे बोल ये क्यों हो रहा है, ये डेटा क्यों इधर से इधर नहीं आ रहा है, ये एपीएल कॉल क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, हमें पूछते हैं लोग, हमें पूछते हैं हमारे टीम लीड्स। ओके ओके, The problem is without reviewing it, without studying it, you are just pushing the code to the production and कोड फट जाता था. कोड एरर उधर डेवॉप्स टीम को मिलता, इसलिए वाइब कोडिंग का गलत इस्तेमाल होने लगा, मतलब रिजेक्शंस आने लगा. Okay, the biggest problem wasn't AI. The biggest problem was humans. People stopped thinking, bro. AI become the driver, human becomes passenger, and this is where extremely dangerous, because software isn't just a code, bro. Understand? Software isn't not just writing the code. It's all about many things are there. I will read it out. Software is a decision. Software is architecture. Software is a security, testing, scalability, business logic, trade-offs. AI can help with all these things, but AI should never replace your judgments, bro. जो तुम्हें चाहिए वो करना है, जो AI बोलेगा वो नहीं करना है. You become dependent on it, and dependency creates what? Risk, scarcity, जो हम अब फील कर रहे हैं. ओए, Chapter 5, The Rise of Agentic AI. अबे उसी under Karpati. Around 2026, a new trend started gaining attention. Agentic engineering and the different issues. In vibe coding, AI is the boss. In agentic AI engineering, you are the boss. AI becomes a team member, not a decision maker. AI becomes a team member, not a decision maker. You define the requirements, you define the architecture, you define the constraints, you define the acceptance criteria. AI helps everything. AI helps execute the work. That is completely different minds. Instead of saying build whatever you think is right, you say build exactly this. I want this. I want this. Don't just give. Okay, I want widgets. Specify the widgets. Okay. Chapter 6. Chapter 6, the skill that will matter the most. मैं कुछ क्या एक्सपीरियंस बंदा नहीं हूँ, लेकिन सुन लेना, काम आ सकता है. Many students ask, if AI writes the code, what is my value? Our value is designing the systems, learning the database, creating the system architectures, creating the scalable products, problem solving, debugging, code review, boss, become a manager, communication, bro. जो कुछ भी हम बनाते हैं ना, उसको दिखाना भी पड़ता है टेक में. But bro, personally I have created from past 10-11 months more than 10-15 projects different, but I have only shown few, 1 or 2 people recognize me as dashboard. One of the reports dashboard I have built, that I have shown, I have represented for many people recognize me by that. Communication is important. If I have shown more than 10 projects in them I have built with, yes, obviously I accept, I use Copilot, but communication lacking. People think I have built only 1 or 2 things from past. So now, bro, whatever I'm building, I want my manager, I will approach him. I'll show these things. Whether it likes for him or not, that's secondary. Anyway, apprentice is getting over. Next full time will start. There are the skills AI struggle with, and these are the skill companies pay the highest salaries for. The developer who understands the system will always outperform the developer who blindly accepts all the output always. हाँ एक और बार बोल देता हूँ, हाउ टू सर्वाइव इन द एआई एरा. जो भी एआई बोल रहा है वो सुन लेते. इफ यू आर ए स्टूडेंट, इफ यू आर ए जूनियर डेवलपर, लर्न फंडामेंटल्स, learn data structures, algorithms, databases, networking, system design. Not because AI can't write code, but because you need to know when AI is wrong. If you are a developer, use AI aggressively, but review everything. Read every important line. Authorizing code, database queries, security related logic. Never assume AI is correct, bro. Never ever assume. Because AI security concerns बहुत लेके आ जाता है. Because sometimes AI sounds confident while being completely wrong, and that's dangerous. Okay, conclusion, is vibe coding dead? Yes. At least the original version, the version where people blindly trusted AI, the version where nobody reviewed code, the version where everyone thought coding knowledge was optional, that version is gone. But AI assisted development, that's just getting started, bro. The future is just you give prompt, you understand the code, you understand the tech stack, you can reject the code, undo option is there. So just do many things came, bro. We are seeing in my office BMAT, some framers, some skills. A lot of things are there, lot of things I need to discuss. And how is this video? I know few things. I have written the script here. So, and I have taken the inspiration from Neeraj Walia, easy snippet. Okay, become an AI manager. Don't become an AI passenger, become an AI manager, because managers survive, passengers get replaced. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel and let me know the comments. Would you trust AI to deploy code directly to production? If you enjoy this video, subscribe the channel and tell me in the comment. Would you trust AI to deploy your code? Would you trust AI to deploy your code in a production? See you in the next one, boss.